Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the PVE community. Are they friendly? Are they nice? And how does it feel to, to play with this community in the PVE environment? And I want to about this because something happened to me yesterday and it was very positive, and this is the first time, since I've been playing this game, well, the first time. It's the first time that somebody actually really like like in game helped me to do something I couldn't do because for those who don't know me, I'm a solo player and I like to, learn as I go. I'm an autodidact person. I like to, progressively level up and find things my way. I would Google search, my questions and find my own answers. I rarely ask for help. But yesterday something amazing happened. I was asking for help because as you can see right now, I'm in the South Elon Riverlands, south of Crystal Oasis. I did not know how to get here. I needed to get here badly because I wanted to find a pet, which I still haven't found yet, but I'm gonna find it soon. But the thing is, I started over here at this place, Free City of Amnun. And the thing is, I wanted to go south. So I did not know how to get here. I thought there was a portal around here, and I've been walking all around the area over here, and I found no portal. I even went all the way down here, and here I could not even get in here. So I was super mega frustrated because I really wanted to go down here. So I was like, "Where's the portal?" And I've been spending not hours, but like I spent a lot of time on Google search, like wiki and everything. Like, where's the goddamn portal? And I couldn't find any answer for some reason, and I was like, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask for help in the map, so which I rarely do, by the way. And when I did, somebody, I don't know, I think she or he was a veteran, but it was a female player. Oh, I mean the character was a female. I don't know. I'm just gonna say she because it was a female character. But she actually, like text in the chat like, "Are you trying to go south to here? Like Elon Riverlands." I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Okay, invite me. I will help you." I'm like, "Okay." So basically, what happened is that I went over here. Wait, sorry, I went over here, and I was like, I put her name, and then I click invite, and then she was in my team, right? Okay, and after that, what happened? She was over here, and I was over here, and I was like fighting mobs who's trying to kill me and everything, and she goes, "Do you have the waypoint?" And as I was fighting the mobs, and my map was like this. I was like, I don't know if I have a waypoint. I don't know what you're talking about because I did not know she was here actually. And yes, I do have the waypoint, but I was busy killing mobs who was trying to kill me because I was looking for a portal, right? So anyway, she's like, okay, no problem. I'm gonna come to you. So she was here and she went all the way here, all the way to me. And once she came here, she's like, follow me. Then I was like, all right, thank you. So I went all the way with her. And then man, I thought she's going to come around here. I was like, where's the portal? I went here already. There was no portal. And she's like, dun, 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 dun. Then we come here. I was like, okay. And then I saw a portal over here. I was like, holy shit, the portal is over here. There's a portal over here to go south over here. I was like, how come I came over here and I never saw the portal? Because I had a waypoint. But I think in the past I went here, but I didn't go any further. So which is why it just, like passed by me the fact that there were a portal over here to go south, right? Anyway, the point is that she was very helpful, and I've been playing MMORPGs for 16 years. I've been playing a lot of games, and including Final Fantasy 14 online and World of Warcraft, Knight of the Old Republic, and many other type of MMORPG. Often when I ask for help, nobody answers. Very often when I ask for help, nobody answers, nobody cares. Everybody's like, some people would even be rude, like go Google search. Like when by the way, when you answer that to someone, when you say Google search it, it's kind of rude because you're implying that we didn't when we did. You don't know if we did, we didn't, and also you don't want to answer like that. You want to say, in a more nicer way, perhaps. I suggest that you Google search it, and I will reply back, I did. But me personally, if somebody were to ask for help, I'm not gonna say Google search it because that's a lazy way to say I don't want to help you. Well, if you don't want to help me, why do you take the time to actually type it? So you're actually just trying to show that you're rude, right? But anyway, the point is that I would never say to someone who needs help, if I'm a veteran player in any MMORPG, I would actually I would do like what she did. She would actually ask me where I was. I was like here, struggling. And actually, she invited me to the tea to her to be with her, and then I would go to her, and then we went downstairs. Not downstairs. We went to the like through the portal. So yeah, so I want to say that that was a very nice move, very kind move. And this is not the only player. During my PVE experience, I've been playing this game for a week approximately, and I had other instances that a lot of PVE players were being very friendly, in a sense that I was doing like some, side quests, like trying to kill like a champion or trying to kill a mob that was a little bit overwhelming, and you would have some veteran players that would come from their mount, like on a white horse, like a hero, and like they would be like helping you to kill the one-shot kill the mob that you trying like for 10 minutes trying to bring it down, and you'd be like, holy shit, what kind of gear do you have? And you realize that it's a veteran players, with like 10 years of experience, who has the legendary gears and everything that can literally one shot kill pretty much every world boss. Well, not world boss, but like mobs that are super hard for newbies, basically. So yeah, so you have a lot of these players that will come and assist you. It doesn't matter where you are on the map, because I've been through a lot of places in the map, and you would always have veteran players. I was wondering, because you had veteran players, like they would like AFKing, they would be like standing on a mountain, they would be standing there doing nothing, and I was like, are you guys, what are you doing? Are you like watching me, or are you playing? Are you like taking a screenshot? Are you like pausing? Are you doing some sort of video, or what is up? But no, the thing is that they're there, and sometimes what they do, because these players, they've been there for a long time, right? And they did everything. They've done everything. They've done so much that the last thing they want to do is to show that they can, that is to help newbies, in order to, like if you need help to kill a mob, to kill a boss, they would just jump in down their mount, and they would just help you to kill the whatever you're killing if it's overwhelming. But so, and I would say thank you. I'm like, holy shit, thanks, because I was about to die, and you actually come and help me. But it's also relative, because I know some solo players, sometimes they don't want to be helped. Why? Because some players, they like to try to see if they can do it themselves. But it's relative. You gotta figure out, like, if I'm a veteran player and I see a player that's like doing his best to actually kill a mob, and I see that his life is, he's okay, he's sustaining his life or her life, and he or she is not dying, I want to see if she or he can do it herself. Because that's how you learn, that's how you have fun. Sometimes you want to complete a quest or complete a mission and say, you know what, I did that. I did it by myself, and I'm proud. Some players are like that, and that's why you may not want to always help somebody unless you see that, their health, like you can see they're struggling, their health is going low, and they're about to, they're they're doing it wrong, or their rotation is wrong, and they're gonna die. Then yeah, you can come in and help them. But some people, but again, it's relative, because some people, they like to be helped all the time. Like, I know some players, they're like, oh, I wish I could be in a group. I wish somebody could help me. These people, some players, they always want to be helped. But I'm not like that. Me, I'm the kind of player, like, I like to solo things. I want to see if I can do it myself. I want to progressively, figure out where's what's where. And, I want to do my search, my Google search. And if I can't find my answer at last resort, then yes, I will ask for help. And this is the only time, like I said, I ask for help. What was I again? Where was I? Where's that? Yeah, here. Because I really, really badly want to go here to the south, and I'm really looking for the pet, because I'm looking for a pet for my ranger, and I really want it badly. So that's why I really was, I like, let go my ego. So I'm just, I'm just gonna ask for help, and surprisingly, somebody just replied and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna help you." I'm like, wow, that's amazing. That's thank you. And I want to give a beautiful shout out to her. I just forgot her name. I should have. But I added her as a friend. I added the person as a friend. So yeah, she also sent me a whisper and said, you know what? If you need any help in the future or anything, just send me a message, and I will do my best to help you if I can. And I was like, holy shit! Not only do you help me, not only do you help a random player out of the blue, but you also offer to help me for any further assistance. How amazing is that, guys? That's Guild Wars 2 for you. That is Guild Wars 2 for you. But the thing is, like I said, it depends where you go on the map, because there's some maps there's almost nobody. Like I've been to some places there was nobody, but it's understandable because people are not there waiting for you. They'll be there when they are there, but when they are there, you can tell that they are veteran players because they have this thing on their on their head. There's like like these mastery points over here. You see like 300, 200s, like even 100. Like you have like a high number above their head, which says like 200 something or 300 something. Those are like long time veteran players, and they're just there. They're not even there to play. They're just there to help. They're just there to see. Maybe I'm gonna help some newbies. Because they are that awesome. You know what I'm saying? But they're very friendly people. That's very kind of them to do that because sometimes I am struggling and I've been killed by mobs. Like literally, I was like frustrated because I couldn't complete like a special heart event, no? Like those little hearts event, like this guy over here maybe, or well, that's not a heart event, but like there's like this thing over here. See, some events can be overwhelming if you're new, depending on if you know what to do and your gear and your rotation, who's attacking you, etc., etc. So that's when they come and help you sometime, and if they do, they're very, that's very kind of them. Another thing I want to mention lastly before I finish, the PVE community is a little bit different than the PvP community because I've been doing a lot of unranked arena, and to be honest with you, I've been doing more PvP than PvE. And I just want to point out that the community in the PvP is different. It's not bad. It's not good. It's different. And you're going to say, how different is that? PvP, it's, player versus player. It's can be very stressful for some people because it's very fast-paced. And when you get into these instances, you will challenge sometime pre-mates, or you will challenge people who are really, really good, and they will literally one-shot kill you, and you're like, what the hell is that? That's because that's the way it's done. Unranked arena means anyone can actually join. So if you join this, I highly recommend that you go in there with the with the mentality of, I'm just gonna get in there to have fun and not to win, because if you go there with the mentality to win, you're gonna lose. If you go there with the mentality that I don't care to win or lose, then you already win, because at the end it doesn't matter if you win or lose. As long as you practice, this is is good for practicing your rotation, your skills, your attribute, and your rotation. It's for fun, right? So if you join an unranked arena, like I do, you need to go there with the mentality of neutrality. You have to be neutral and say, like, it doesn't matter if we win or lose as long as I'm having fun. Now, if you're winning and if you're good and if you're helping your team, that's better, But be respectful to other players. Be respectful, like, I don't know, like you see the chat over here. I always put it on combat. Like I always put it on combat, because if you put it on main, or if you put it, like I did a special team tab here for the like when you're in a squad or a map or whatever, when you're in a team, like. I never go there, by the way. That's why I put it there. And I went over here and I removed the squad, party, team, whisper. I'm gonna remove it. So that when by accident, if I leave it at main, I don't want to see anything here. I don't want to see someone says, you know what, you suck, or you know what, you should uninstall the game, or you know what, you don't know what you're doing. Why are you so fucking stupid? Why, like people will be saying a lot of things. This to distract you, and this is this is like a habit for me to always look at chat. When I PvP right now in Guild Wars 2 or any MMORPG, I just put it in like on a tab that you don't get to read anything what anybody says, and if I do look by mistake on the chat, all I see is nothing. I just see nothing, which is why I can keep focusing on playing and having fun, and I am less distracted. And because I know that a lot of time, and it happened many times, that like the players inside the game, like in unranked, there's some players that have been playing for a long time. They have the mentality to go in there and win, because they're like that. Some people, they just want to win, but it's unranked, and anyone with with a minimum of experience in the PvP, because I have 16 years of experience in PvP, from World of Warcraft. If you have a minimum of experience and understanding, you understand that you may or may not get good players, and at the end of the day, you may or may not win. Which means that if you understand that, you shouldn't be complaining in game like, oh, why are you doing this, why you suck, why you this, why you that, you know? Because if you start complaining in unranked arena, despite the fact that you claim to be a professional or veteran player, you're just making fun of yourself in other ways, you know? That's why you got to be careful when you play unranked arena. Oh, this guy. Yeah, it can be very stressful. If you don't like PvP, then don't join PvP. Me, I love PvP, and to be honest with you, if you watch some of my recent videos on PvP, I've been progressively, you know, and improving myself in PvP to the point that I'm actually doing top damage, top kills, tops. You know, like I'm even surprising myself. I'm like, how do I have top damage? I've only been playing for a week, you know, but because I've been intensively practicing my, you know, my rotation. I've been intensively practicing, you know, PvP in unranked arena without being distracted over here, because I would always look at what the people would say, and that was unproductive of me, because then that would distract me, and then I wouldn't be productive in learning and progressively, you know, evolving in my you know, in my in playing my class. But now I am actually pretty good. I think I'm pretty good. If you want, you can watch on my PvP games if you want to double check for yourself. But what I'm trying to say is that the PvE community is different than the PvP community, because this PvP thing, be ready for a lot of stress. You know, a lot of a lot of not so too happy players. You know, be careful. But the thing is, if you go there with a happy attitude, because when I go in there, I always do this. By the way, well, I'm not gonna. I do this. Wait, I go and I always do this thing over here. Whoops. Wait, no. This. What the hell? And this. What the hell? What is going on? Okay, this. See this? Wait. Wait. Okay, this. See, this is considered as a hand wave, and it is considered as very friendly. And the reason I say this, you're gonna say, why would I want to do this? Well, that's because you show other players that you're friendly and you're just there to have fun. And you're not like a bad person. It just show that who you are in a sense, no? But most of the time when you will join unranked arena, nobody does that. I'm like one of the few only that does it, and sometimes people would reply. I've had some instances that some players actually did hand wave back, and it means that, you know, they're in a happy mood and they're ready to have fun with you, right? So if you do this, that's a good thing, you know. In Final Fantasy 14, when I used to queue for dungeons in Final Fantasy 14, everybody would do this, like a hand wave, or everybody was like, "Hi, how is everybody doing today?" You know, Final Fantasy 14 is like such a happy, friendly community, to be honest with you. And I was supposed to stick to that game forever, but there are some reasons I cannot resub to that game, Final Fantasy 14, because first of all, it's $15 a month. Guild Wars 2 is free, and there's also a lot of in Final Fantasy 14. I don't want to talk about it too much. There are ranked number one best MMORPG right now in the MMO top you know, top MMO site, which I don't think is quite relevant, because the only reason why Final Fantasy XIV is popular is because Asmongold, which is like the most popular YouTuber in World of Warcraft, have actually promoted Final Fantasy XIV back 2 months ago because he was pissed off with Blizzard. So he did a video and say, hey everyone, let's go try Final Fantasy XIV online. And then he started making a lot of videos about Final Fantasy XIV being so good and everything, even to the point where as I decided to try and to even, you know, try it for 30 days. But to my surprise, after 30 days of playing Final Fantasy XIV online, I was disappointed, because there was a lot of, because the thing about Final Fantasy XIV, there's super good features and there are super bad features. The first super bad features there is, I'm sorry for those who plays Final Fantasy XIV online, but there is no PvP. So if you go in a queue for PvP, I've been queuing every single day for PvP in Final Fantasy XIV online. There is no PvP. I'm not lying to you. You want to go, if you don't believe me, go in Final Fantasy XIV, play for 30 days, queue every single day, rush hour, non-rush hour, 2 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon. There is nobody queues for PvP. I've been waiting for hours with no queue. Even the first what is it, the first battleground, which is like the training battleground, nobody queues for PvP. Why? Well, if I were to speculate, I think that the community in Final Fantasy XIV are more into PvE, and raid dungeons, and like contents for raiding and PVE. So the PvP community is dead in Final Fantasy XIV Online. And I'm not saying this to bash the game. I'm saying this because it's a fact. It's a fact that I've been queuing for 30 days intensively. And when I say intensively, I spend like 5 to 8 hours a day playing your game with no queuing for 30 days consecutively. So when I know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? So that's the main, I would say that's the main reason why I left Final Fantasy XIV. Otherwise, I'd be playing Final Fantasy XIV because of the other features that are super, super fun to play, like crafting. Crafting in Final Fantasy XIV is so fun. I've never had so much fun crafting things. And you also have the housing, the gardening, the chocobo, the dungeon is good, but I don't know. I don't like the dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV. To be honest with you, I don't like the dungeons. They're kind of monotonous. That's just my feeling. But the dungeons in Guild Wars 2, I feel like they're more different. They're more unique. You go into, because I did one dungeon in in what is it, in Guild Wars 2, because I was looking for group. That was, I think, last week. And I got into the group and I was like, holy shit, this dungeon is fun. But how come there's nobody? Like, okay, that's another thing I want to talk about. Sorry if I'm babbling a lot. But when you go to looking for group, I'm going to go with you. See dungeons over here. See, these are the dungeons they have. Well, I have right now. So you have this guy. So you have one group. The second one, you have... Oh, one... Wait. This one, you have one group, but 2 players. 2 out of 5. This one you have 4 players. Okay, I could join this one. Twilight, nobody. Sorrow, nobody. Citadel, nobody. Horror, nobody. Crucible, 1 group, 3 out of 5. And you can wait a long time to get a player to because the last time I joined the group, I asked them how long they've been waiting. They say forever, and they were very happy that I actually joined. So yeah. And if you look over here, there's no group. You see, so. That's why I didn't do a lot of dungeon right so far. I'm gonna start doing dungeon, but the thing is that there's not a lot of queuing for and it's not a bad or a good thing. I'm just pointing out what you see right now. But if you go in Final Fantasy XIV, when you queue for a group, you have like it's like it's instant. Like I would queue like I was on my white mage. Final Fantasy XIV, you have instant queue. Like I would wait 5 seconds literally, and boom, I was already in a dungeon. And that's for 30 days consecutively. Every time I would queue for, like a whatever, it would gives me. You know what? That's one thing they should do in Guild Wars 2. What they should do, they should have like a random group queuing for any dungeons. And what happens is that I would actually not, instead of advertising your group, it would be like a button that you press, and then you would have like a wait time, like just like in PvP. Like you click on ranked and you just wait to find a group, and then you would just jump into a dungeon. That would be why they don't have that over here. It's I don't know. Maybe they will add it in the future. That would be a great thing, because if you want to promote dungeons in in Guild Wars 2, instead of advertising your group where nobody actually well, nobody, it's a strong word, but see, where's everybody? Okay, see, like these guys, they're gonna wait for a long time. Instead of just doing that, the Guild Wars 2 dev, the ArenaNet, they should put a button, you click, and you just queue for any dungeon, and you just jump in there, or you go to the dungeon or whatever, and you automatically find a group, instead of, I'm just saying, maybe there's a reason behind why they don't do it. I don't know. What my other speculation would be that they want, or maybe or maybe, I don't know. Maybe they don't have enough dungeons for that, or I don't know. Or maybe they want us to actually, or maybe you have to do the story first, or maybe you need the expansion. I don't know, man. Because I think dungeon starts at level 70, 70, 60, 50. Oh, wow. There's only one dungeon per... Okay, so that's one dungeon level 30, one dungeon level 40, one dungeon level 50, okay, so there's one dungeons per 10 level. That's why. That's why. Well, it doesn't matter. To me personally, well, because this thing is, I'm more of a PvP player. That's why I don't mind this thing. By the way, the fact there's nobody. Although I do want to, I do want to do dungeons, but I don't mind because I'm a PvP player. So, and I do like like exploring as well. So I do a lot of mission, like solo questing and everything. So I really don't mind about that. But I will, I will send a few. I have to. I don't know. I did one so far, but is that enough for me to say that it's good or bad? I don't know. I know that in Final Fantasy 14, like I said, and even World of Warcraft or Elder Scroll Online, you have way more dungeons than that. But I mean, every MMO are different, guys. So you have goods in one and less goods in others, But it doesn't. It depends on you. Like, is it the end of the world? So what I do basically, I actually double check all the general overview of the game, what's in there, what's not there, and everything. And that's when I do my my final review about a game. It's about everything, not just one feature. And the main prominent feature for me is Battlegrounds, to be honest with you, because Battleground is so good in Guild Wars 2. That's why I decided to stay in Guild Wars 2. And after that, if I'm satisfied with PvP, then of course I will start to explore, do mission quests, because I'm already happy. Why would I want to leave? So instead of just doing PvP, then let's do some other things. Like some other let's play the game, like questing, whatever, right? So yeah, sorry about that. I've been babbling a lot about other things. Instead, the main topic of this video was about the PVE community. So the PVE community is a very fun community, to be honest with you, and a lot of people are very helpful. And I want to give a special shout out to Irvin. Hey, Irvin. Irvin is one of the first player that actually came into my channel and greet me and says and welcome me into the game. Irvin, if you're watching this video, thank you for being very nice. Irvin is a veteran player. Another thing he did, I'm not sure if I want to mention it, but he did something very kind, a kind gesture, which I just want to ask everybody to not do that. But I want to thank you for doing this, Irvin. He actually went in game. He actually sent me 20 gold to start off my journey, and I'm really very thankful for that. That's very kind of you because 20 gold is like a fortune to me. I was starting and I had no money. Well, I did have some gold, but not a lot. And yeah, he actually welcomed me to the game, and that's very friendly. Like, you see how friendly? I've never had anyone doing this in any MMORPG. That's the first time somebody is being so kind. So Irvin came in game. He actually sent me a whisper, and he's like, "Hey, how are you? Welcome to the game." Blah blah blah. And he was very very kind. And then he sent me even 20 gold inbox. I'm like, "Holy shit! What the hell, man?" Thank you, man. But the thing is, I gave him back the gold. I think few days later, I told him, like, you know what, thank you for giving me the gold, because I already have some gold, but like, I think it was cheap for me to actually take the gold from him, because I'm a kind of person, like I just said before, that likes to progressively learn by myself, earn my gold, earn my experience, earn my stuff. And I did not really need the gold because I had gold. Like, I had like 16 gold, I think. But the thing is, like, I just wanted to challenge myself to actually progress to my own pace. So yeah, Irvin, thanks for giving me the gold, man. I really, really, really appreciate. Don't get me wrong. That was a nice gesture from you. But I would like to urge anyone else to not do that, because I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna take any gift anymore, because I want to earn my stuff. I just want. I'm that type of player who likes to progress by itself. And I just want to say, hey, I did it, I did it, I'm that type of player. That's nothing personal. That's just me, right? I'm like this. I've been like this forever. So yeah, guys. So thank you, Irvin. And there's other players in my channel, like a lot of veteran players that came into my channel. That right now my channel is becoming a little bit popular for some reason. I don't know. Like a lot of people are like coming and welcoming me to this game. Thank you guys so much. I really feel like heart warmed. Is it heart warming? No, heartfelt. Felt. I forgot the word. But it feels very nice from like in-game players to come in my channel to welcome me like that. That's very kind of you, because that makes me want to play the game even more. Makes me want to make more videos. And also, I'm gonna do a final review in 30 days. I'd say 30. That was a week ago, so that's gonna be 20 days. I'm gonna do a final review about this game, and do not be afraid. Some people are afraid of that. Don't be afraid of my final review, because the more I am happy about what I see, what I do, the more good things gonna come out of my mouth. So, and also, I'm not when I do my final review, it's not gonna be something like this where I'm standing still, I'm talking, blah blah blah. No, it's gonna be like an entire editing of like with a professional, because the thing is, I'm I'm a filmmaker, you know, so I know how to edit, how to make a movie. I can actually make a movie, just to let you know, but I'm not gonna tell you more about that. I'm just telling you, I'm a filmmaker. I've studied in that. I go, you know, I've been to university and filmmaking and music composition and story making. I can actually like build a story out of nothing. Like, but anyway, I don't want to go too much deep into that. What I'm saying is that the final review I'm gonna do is gonna be based on all the experiences that I have so far with Guild Wars 2, and it's gonna be you know, very something amazing. Well, I hope it's gonna be good, but it's gonna be something that will be followed with, you know, many addition, like many places I've been, many people who I've talked to, many things that I've done, funny, not so funny, PvP, PvE, dungeons. I'm gonna try to record dungeons, you know, raids if I'm not sure about raids, because I don't even know how it works, to be honest with you. Because I haven't been looking into raids recently. I need to do some research about raids. How does it work? Who do I have to join? Do I really need to join a guild, etc., etc.? So I'm gonna have to do some research and everything. Damn, she looks hot. God damn, girl. Sorry. Ugh. Okay, sorry. She's just killing me. She knows I like it. She knows I like it when she does that. God damn, girl. You're so bad. You're so bad. You know that? Anyway, that. See, this is how much I like the game. So, guys, I want to thank you for you know, listening to me. I know I speak a lot, talk a lot, but that's because I'm like that. I talk a lot. When I like a game, I will talk a lot. And yeah, the PVE community is very friendly to all new MMORPG players who's looking for an MMORPG game with a friendly environment. If you're looking, if you love PVE specifically, then you will be satisfied with the PVE community in Guild Wars 2. And you know, even if I remember Final Fantasy 14 Online, nobody was helping me. Like, there would be no veteran that will come and assist me in my quest in Final Fantasy 14 Online. And these guys are considered as number one MMORPG. Seriously, like, wow. So basically, Guild Wars is, I think, is in the 11th position right now. Guild Wars 2, but I think Guild Wars 2 have, they should be higher than 11. Guild Wars 2 should be even higher than Elder Scroll Online. Elder Scroll Online are 6th position, but Guild Wars 2 is our 11th position. I think Guild Wars 2 should be like above Elder Scroll Online, because Elder Scroll Online, they kind of messed it up. If you want to see my review on the ESO launcher, they kind of messed up the launcher after the patch day. I cannot even log in anymore. I was so angry that I made a review on that patch that they downloaded, because you actually, apparently you need to download Windows 10. You need, no, sorry, you need to have Windows 10 to actually play the game, like Elder Scroll Online. That pissed me off so bad. I have Windows 7. Sorry guys, yeah, I'm still old school. But yeah, what I'm saying is that, see, I'm playing Guild Wars 2. I have no issue. So Elder Scroll Online was the game, the second game after Final Fantasy 14 that I was supposed to, you know, stick to and enjoy, you know, the game for the end of time. But after they messed it up badly like this, I told them, like, you know what, ZeniMax, I don't want to say any bad words in here, but I told them to go F themselves, because I just bought the expansion Blackwood for $54 plus tax. I got to play 1 week, and then after that they download a patch, like a patch day, and I cannot even access the game anymore unless I have Windows 10. So I was so pissed. And if you don't want to hear me cuss, guys, do not watch my SO online, my SO review, because I'm really, 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 really angry. When I'm angry, I can say a lot of bad things, and I don't like saying bad things, but if you push the red button on me, I don't want to do it. I just don't like being like that. But you know, when you spend money on a game and you cannot play, it really pisses me off to the point where I need to let it out. So yeah, if you want to watch that review, be my guest, but don't, if you don't want to hear me cuss and say bad words, don't go there. But whatever, I'm not even here for SO Online or Final Fantasy. I mean, it's a PVE and Guild Wars 2 are very friendly, very kind, guys. I'm very happy. Thanks to Irvin. Thanks to all the player who welcomes me in game, in my channel. Thanks to all the players who are helping me. Thanks to all the veteran players that are there to help new players in game. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna make a videos of all you guys. And yeah, thanks a lot, guys. So if you like this video, please like and sub, which will give me more power. Well, not power. Will makes me more inclined to do more videos about Guild Wars 2. Tell your friends about my channel if you want. You don't have to, but I would appreciate. Thank you, and yeah, guys, see you in my next game. And do you guys like my character? Do you think she's hot? Hey, hey, can you do some move for my people? Can you show the best part of you, girl? Do it, do it, do it, Do it! Show me. Yeah, that's it. Turn your head. Yeah, no, 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 no. Yeah, Tell them who you are. Tell them who you are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. There she is. There she is. There she is. That's it. See, that means. That's what it means. Oh my god, I think I need to take a break. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers.